Welcome to the Roaming Yeti podcast, where we share stories and tips to inspire you to roam your neighborhood and the world. I'm your host and head Yeti, Beth Scalacci. A couple of weeks ago, I had an episode where I went over how to plan a trip to Walt Disney World, whether it was your first trip or first trip back in a while without kids. I included my 10 things I think you should do on your trip, but wanted to re-record them for this standalone episode that you're listening to now. This is for those who have the planning part down, but still want to hear what I think helps create the quintessential trip to Disney, especially as an adult. So, are you ready? Let's roam Walt Disney World. Here are my 10 things I think personally you should do at Disney as an adult. 1, eat something Mickey shaped. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of the foods are Disney shaped, and it's just fun. Like, it's quintessential Disney to do that, right? You have a lot of options. You can have ice cream bars, there's pretzels, there's Rice Krispie treats, which are delicious, as long as you get the ones from the display counter and not the ones that have been commercially packaged. They're good, but the ones in the display counters are much better. If you're near Port Orleans French Quarter Resort, you can pick up Mickey-shaped beignets. There's whoopie pies. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of options. So, find something that's Mickey-shaped and enjoy that. And, take a picture for the gram, too. We want to see it. Number 2, get a picture with a character. Now, this may sound like something for only kids, but it isn't. There are so many character options in the different parks, and they're fun. They're really fun interactions. You can go traditional with Mickey. There is a Mickey in Town Square of Magic Kingdom when you first enter the park. Go under the tunnels and you head to the right. He's a really fun Mickey. And there's not always a huge line there because sort of people miss it because they're getting into the park. If you are a Donald or a Goofy fan, I mean, who's not? But head to Pete's Silly Sideshow in Magic Kingdom. It's in the back part of the park. And you can find Daisy and Minnie there as well. They have a little longer lines usually, but the Donald and the Goofy back there are so much fun. Their costumes are great. And they're just really fun to interact with. So head back there for a fun time. One of my personal favorites is there is Chip and Dale at Animal Kingdom. They're over by the dinosaur ride. And they are dressed in dinosaur onesie pajamas. And they're just so much fun to interact with. They pick on each other. They pick on you. There's honestly usually more adults in that line than kids, so don't feel bad about that. You won't be the only adult in any of these character lines. Just have fun, and please tag us in pictures. And recently, and I cannot wait to get down to see them, The Mandalorian and Grogu have arrived at Batuu in Hollywood Studios. So that's really exciting. I know they're drawing big crowds. So take a time, pick a character, and go get your picture and just have fun with that. Number 3, visit a Disney lounge. This is my very adult thing to do. Other than Magic Kingdom, you can stop by a lounge for a drink or mocktail and a bite to eat. You may have to do a walk-up wait list, which can be done in the Disney app, but it's totally worth it. You just have to be in the vicinity of the lounge, and you can add yourself through the app to the wait list, and then they text you when it's time for your seat. It's just a really fun way to sort of take a break. The lounges are, sort of, I consider like an oasis in the park. They're usually a little slower. It's a little quieter. It just gives you a chance to relax, recharge, and just enjoy your day. Just enjoy your slow pace. At Animal Kingdom, we like to go to the Nomad Lounge. Hollywood Studios, there's 2. Brown Derby, if we're looking to eat a little more of a full meal. And the Baseline Tap House, if we're interested in having some different beers and just want to have a snack, like they have the really good baked soft pretzel. So, definitely check that out. Epcot has so many places for you to get a drink and find a quiet corner and get a snack. But in the Italian pavilion, Tutto Gusto Wine Bar is just like a really cute hideaway tucked to the side inside that just sort of, honestly transports you to a little cafe in Italy. So, definitely take advantage of that. If you're in Epcot and you can also leave out the back entrance. There's an entrance between France and the UK. And you can head over to the boardwalk area, and there's a magician-themed bar called Abracadabra. I think I probably said that wrong, pronounced it wrong. But it's a really cool bar. Again, some snacks, but it lets you sort of get out of the busyness of everything, and it's fun, and it's super cool themes. Magic Kingdom, like I said, doesn't have a lounge, but you can jump on the monorail and visit one of the hotels, either the Contemporary, Polynesian, or Grand Floridian, and, hit up one of their lounges and also get a bite to eat. If you can't find anything at Magic Kingdom that's really, you're excited to eat, head out on one of those monorails and find a nice restaurant. Number 4, take a picture in front of the castle. I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you this, but go ahead and do it. Main Street can get really crazy with crowds, people coming in, trying to get to the rides they want to get into lines. So this may be something you don't want to bother with at the time, or, you just may forget to do it at some point. So take a minute and get that picture in front of the castle. If it does, you don't need to be in front. Try one of the side paths. There's some really great views. It might be a little less crowded, have a few fewer people in your picture, but just take the time and get that castle picture. Number 5, check out a festival at Epcot. There is almost always a festival going on there. There's 4 festivals each year. There's the Festival of the Arts in mid-January to mid-February. The International Flower and Garden Festival is early March through July. Food and Wine Festival runs mid-July to mid-November, and then the Festival of the Holidays runs from the end of November through December. So like I said, there's pretty much a festival going on any time of the year. Each festival has its themes. You can see flower and garden, food and wine, art. They feature food and drink booths that are different with each festival. There's specific entertainment to each festival, and there's other activities. There's scavenger hunts that you can participate in for a small fee. There's just some really fun stuff. You can also get a passport. They have free food passports that tell you what food's available at each booth, so you can sort of plan ahead where you want to eat or what you want to try. You can definitely make a meal out of a few dishes. They're small servings, so you can try something new and unusual. They're also really good for sharing. You can share small bites and get more food, more different food in the process. So, maybe plan on making a day at Epcot and one of your meals and just sort of going from booth to booth. Personally, my favorite festival is the Festival of the Arts. The entertainment is Broadway stars. The art you can buy is amazing. I'm running out of wall space. The food is really fun and imaginative. And the best part is the mascot is Figment, and he is a family favorite. So definitely check out a festival at Epcot when you're there. Number 6, ride at least one opening day attraction at Magic Kingdom. Now, some of these attractions have seen some changes since opening day, but the following are the opening day rides. So Country Bear Jamboree, Dumbo, the Hall of Presidents, the Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World, Jungle Cruise, Mad Tea Party, Peter Pan's Flight, Prince Charming's Regal Carousel, Tomorrowland Speedway, Walt Disney World Railroad, and Walt Disney Enchanted Tiki Room. My favorites, I have to go in the Haunted Mansion, and I have to do Jungle Cruise when I'm at Magic Kingdom. And if you're there at Christmas, it's actually called the Jingle Cruise, and they decorate it for the holidays, and the jokes are different. It's just really fun. And if you go on the Jungle Cruise, the jokes, yeah, they're dad jokes. They're corny, but they're so much fun. Just have a good time and laugh. And, those cast members work so hard. So just have a good time and relax on those Jungle Cruise. Some people take it a little serious, and that's funny to watch too. But, and if this is your first time, go in a small world. I know the song will stick in your head for a while, but you have to do it. It's quintessential. And it's a ride for everyone. So number 7, if your time and budget allows for it, go to all 4 parks. Don't let Magic Kingdom be what sets up your opinion of all of Walt Disney World. Yes, Magic Kingdom is the park that everyone thinks of when they go to Disney, but it also can be overwhelming. It has more rides at that park than any other park, and so it's just more crowded. And it's overwhelming because you're like, I can't get all these rides in. You're not going to. Don't even try. There's videos of people doing it. They have strategies. They get it done. It just doesn't feel like a lot of fun to me. But if that's your thing, go for it. But if this is you just want to take your time, pick a few. Pick ones that are important to you and get in line. It can also be a little sensory overload just because there are so many people. This is the park with the most little kids running around, especially in the Fantasyland area. So, just plan on that. Maybe plan on a half a day. I don't know. Maybe plan on 2 days if you want to do that many rides. It's really up to you. But please don't judge all of Walt Disney World on your experience in that one park. And honestly, Animal Kingdom has really become my favorite park because it doesn't have all the rides of Magic Kingdom. But Julia and I are going to have a conversation that we had a conversation that we'll share with you here in a couple weeks on our thoughts of Animal Kingdom. Number 8, and this one might be controversial to some. Skip Starbucks and head to the Joffrey's for your coffee. There's a Starbucks in every park, but I'm going to ask you to try something new and try the Joffrey's stands. They have stands throughout most of the parks, and they often have shorter lines than the Starbucks. I personally love, and I look forward to getting when I get down there, the shaken Jamaican cold brew with some cream and sometimes a shot of vanilla syrup. Now, I'm not going to say that one of the shaken Jamaican cold brews and a Jack Jack Nom Nom cookie from Hollywood Studios are a cure for a hangover, but I'm not going to say it. Yes, there's a story, and we'll save that for another day as well. But they're a Tampa company, and they make special roast for all the Disney restaurants and hotels, and they're good. They're really good coffee, and you can even buy bags of these different roast, which, if you're not into Minnie ears or Mickey Mouse t-shirts, it makes a really nice thing to take home and remember your trip by. Nice thing is you can order it online. So when you're out and you want that Disney magic at home, you can order more of the coffee roast. Also, they have these giant donuts that don't look like they should be good. They look like they should be oversweet and dense and awful, but they're really good. They're nice and light and airy. They're not greasy from the fried. They're really good. So, if you need to, have one of those giant donuts with your coffee. So give them a try and let me know what you think. You can go back to Starbucks after one. I'm just saying, just try one, okay? 9, take some time to just wander around and take in theming details. This is especially easy to do in Animal Kingdom. The park is so beautiful and so themed to perfection. You'll also see it in parts of Hollywood Studios in Toy Story Land and Batuu. It's just the level of detail. Like look at the ground. You'll see imprints like droid imprints in Batuu, and it's just really just sort of appreciate how immersed you can get in it. Also, as you're changing lands, so if you're leaving Toy Story Land and you walk into Batuu, you won't notice it because it just happens. But if you pay attention, you'll see how the music changes when you leave from one land and enter another. It's just a really cool detail to pay attention to. And look for hidden Mickeys. What's a hidden Mickey? It's an image or representation of Mickey using 3 circles to make that famous Mickey outline. And Imagineers have hidden them throughout the park, and they're really a lot of fun to look for. You can find them in lines and pretty much anywhere. So just keep your eye peeled, because once you'll see one, then you'll start seeing more. There's just so much to take in and appreciate the work and the details that the Imagineers have designed. Number 10, try the different modes of transportation throughout the resort. There's monorails, there's boats, there's skyliners. When traveling between parks, you often have some options, so try something other than the bus, especially if you're not in a huge hurry to get somewhere. The monorail can get you from Magic Kingdom to Epcot and back. You can also ride the monorail from Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian resorts. And these hotels, it's another just thing to go see the theming. You don't even have to be in the parks. Check out the hotels. And also, there's a Skyliner now. It can take you back and forth from Hollywood Studios and Epcot. And of course, there's boats. There's boats to go between Epcot and Studios, boats to go from Magic Kingdom to Transportation Center, boats that go from Magic Kingdom to hotels. So as you can see, there's a lot of options to take some different modes and not always ride in one of the buses. Now, I'm going to give you a 11th bonus thing to do. Just relax and have fun. Allow yourself to suspend belief while you're there. Just, know it's going to be busy, but that you can still have fun. Know that you're going to be tired by the end of the day, but again, just have fun. If you really go into a Disney vacation with an open heart and an open mind, I think that's where the real magic happens, and you can experience it fully. You can, experience the characters and the rides and the cast members. So I just really ask that you do open your heart, open your mind, and just go and relax and have fun. So I hope you try some of these different things next time you're at the park. And if you do, please tag us in the pictures. We want to see them. And if you have questions or want to know more about a park, please let me know and I'll answer them in a future episode. I hope these episodes inspire you to get out and roam, even in your own neighborhood. So please subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And if you like what we're doing here, please leave a review and a rating. Also, to help support us, please head to yeti2shop.com to pick up some Roaming Yeti merch and sign up for our newsletter to join us in our monthly bingo challenge. And talk to you soon, and keep roaming.